Garden sitter services will be operating in the lawn and garden services industry. The SIC code is 0782 and the related NA ICS code is 561730. This industry is comprised of small establishments, roughly over 500,000, that brought in together a revenue of about $82 billion in 2017, and that annual growth from 2012 to 2017 is estimated to be 4.8%. Our business would be providing clients with services when they're away or don't have the time or simply just don't have the expertise. What's unique about our business is the design of green spaces using non-conventional supplies and the integration of technology to conduct business. 2 suppliers have been identified in the greater Philadelphia area where we will be initially operating. These are Greens Grow Farms and High Tech Garden Supplies. We will protect our business through trademarking it. As for the competition, there are only about 3 businesses across the country that provide similar services to ours. They have strong industry background but lack the technology, and their pricing are very poor. In terms of marketing, we intend to use social media, farmers markets, word of mouth to reach our clients. The business will be organized as a domestic limited liability and will be run by the 2 co-founders and owners. The financial projections for the first year are expected to be about $128,000, and as for the projected growth rate, is expected to be between 15 to 20% per year for the first 5 years in operation. Thus, we're seeking about $69,500 to finance our startup requirements for the first year growth. The owners personally have invested roughly $19,000 in long-term assets such as cars, equipment, and so forth. Here is a breakdown of the lawn and garden services industry in which we're going to be operating. As was mentioned, it is comprised of roughly over 500,000 establishments, typically with 4 or fewer employees. These businesses brought in together roughly $82 billion in revenue in 2017. Though the industry is still considered very fragmented and only the top 50 companies generate about 15% of revenue. There aren't any dominant companies in this sector, and it is expected to remain that way at least for the next 5 years. The industry as a whole is flourishing thanks to a steady growth in the housing market, a healthy economy, and an increase in disposable income. As for jobs, they are projected to grow by at least 6% from 2014 to 2024.
For our competitive analysis, our main 3 competitors would be Garden Mentors of Seattle, Washington, Green Garden Sitters of Orlando, Florida, and Garden Sitters of Katona, New York. We would have a competitive advantage over these companies due to our user-friendly website and app. When doing research, looking through these other companies' websites, they're very difficult to navigate, very difficult to really find information that clients would need when trying to schedule an appointment. With our website and our app, it'd be very easy to schedule date and time directly through both the website and the app, where a garden sitter service employee would contact you back to book the appointment. Again, very simple, very easy process. Barriers to entry would include trademarking our company to make sure that when clients are looking for a company like ours, we're the first that comes to mind. As you'll see in a later slide, we've taken the necessary steps to gain government protection from any liability or infringement issues that may arise. Our target market is millennials in urban areas. Millennials are very health conscious and very big into gardening, often travel, so this service would be ideal for them in those areas. In northeastern U.S. for customer demand, it would be very high during the spring, summer, and fall months as many people travel, but would struggle to generate revenue throughout the winter. Families do have indoor plants and herb gardens that would need to be taken care of during this time, so there could still be possible revenue streams during the winter, but demand would be much less than in the other seasons. For market penetration, we would be the only company providing this service in the Philadelphia area as we launch, so we would be seeking the full market share. Advertising would need to be heavy to get going to get our name out there, but once we are up and running, there's no reason we wouldn't be able to spread our network across the Northeast, continuing throughout the country, since there are very few other companies who do what we do. For our product service overview, the description of our services is clients would be able to hire a garden sitter who can come by their property and care for their plants or gardens while they're away, or simply just don't have the time or the expertise to do the work that is necessary. What makes our service offering unique and special is the use of technology. Whether using our website or our mobile app, you'll be able to lean on our services offered to make their selection and pay electronically through the app itself. Use of non-conventional gardening supplies such as water boxes and grow towers will be used as well to help design green spaces suitable for planting indoors and outdoors. So this service mainly for people that are looking to set up a garden space that are not too familiar or don't have much experience. This could be a great service for them. For pricing for garden sitting, simply for us coming to water your plants, $35 per day. For 1 hour of gardening with one gardener, it'll be $50. For 1 hour of gardening with two gardeners, $75. For garden coaching, for someone to come and teach you what to do and how to set up a garden, or really just what to do with your garden, initial consultation would be $100. 1 hour gardening coaching with one gardener is $75. 1 hour gardening with two coaches is $100. Our suppliers would be based in Greensgrove Farms in Philadelphia and High Tech Garden Supply in Prospect Park, Pennsylvania. For intellectual property, since the long-term plan is to operate at the national level, Garden Sitter Services intends to trademark the business name in order to distinguish ourselves from other businesses. In addition, the establishment will gain government protection from any liability or infringement issues. Our domain name, website name would be www.gardensitterservices.com. It will also be registered through a web hosting provider.
The overall company's objective is to make customers aware of its services and deliver simple, personable, and reliable experience. Garden Sitter Services trade area is Philadelphia area with the millennial generation target market. Marketing methodology is to reach the target market by using direct marketing, grassroots, and word-of-mouth types of approach. The services will be available through an application with interactive features, GPS, and opportunity to schedule services by touch of a button. The management team will be comprised of two co-founders, Zakaria Ben-Beda, whose professional background is in applications engineering. He will be responsible for business strategy and overall success of the company. The second co-founder will be Laila Obella. Her professional background is in IT management and bookkeeping. She will be responsible for day-to-day operations of the company. The company will be organized as a limited liability company with two equal members, the co-founders Zakaria Ben-Beda and Laila Obella. The personnel will be represented by full-time employees and independent contractors as needed with gardening, landscaping, and care for plants expertise.
Our business and operations will be conducted out of a home office located in Philadelphia. Our primary service location is the Philadelphia metro area and surrounding cities. At this time, no facility or rental suite is required. Machinery, equipment, and technology required for the startup includes accounting and payroll software and home office equipment, 2 used pickup trucks contributed by our owner, and gardening tools considered our short-term assets. Services will be booked through our online website or mobile app. A deposit of 10% will be required upon booking, and the remaining fee will be paid electronically via PayPal. Access to residences will be granted via the use of a secured lockbox and/or arranged through other secured means. We are not responsible for the unintentional expiration of any vegetation. Our services are scheduled by appointment only, with a maximum of 8 bookings per day. Services are available Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Our startup requirements include expenses totaling $79,000, assets with a credit of $9,500, giving us a total startup requirement of $69,500 obtained by a small business loan. Our revenue model includes sales projections for the first year of $128,000, a sales growth rate of 15 to 20% for the first 5 years, a target market through print, online media, and word of mouth, with a commitment of over 90 clients, which we expect a 10 to 14% increase in customers each year.